All right, so my question to you is, why haven't you started that thing you've always wanted to do? I just want you to sit down and answer that question on your own. Why haven't you started? The reason why I ask you that is because a bunch of people come up with so many excuses, bro. Every single second is a brand new excuse all the time. You've always had this thought in the back of your head of you starting something, but you just never do it. So that's why I ask you this question. What is it that is really holding you back? Because that day that you should start doing that thing is today. That day should have been yesterday. That day should have been a month ago, a whole year ago. Why do you keep holding it back and delaying it every single day when you could have been started? And this goes for everything. If you have always had the thought of working out, you can start working out right now. You can do push-ups in your house. You can do squats in your house. You can stretch. You could do some physical activity in your house. If you want to start playing a sport, you can easily do it. There are public parks out there, public basketball courts, public football fields where you can literally go and start playing a sport. If you have always wanted to start drawing, you can literally draw with a simple sheet of paper and a pencil. I could go on forever, right? But my point is that I promise you, if there is something that you've always wanted to do, I promise you that there's something you can do right now. There's something you can do today that will get you closer to that thing. I just want you to think about this. We are in 2025 where information is everywhere. Where we have the most education, the most freedom, the most everything. But we don't even use that. You have on your phone, you can search anything up and you can educate yourself on whatever it is that you want to start doing. And you can do it. You can start. If you have always struggled with really starting something and there's just things holding you back, I do one-on-one coaching. Link is download in my description or in my YouTube channel bio. For as low as $15, you can book a call with me for an entire hour, and I can give you specific advice for your situation and how you can start. Because I also want to tell you that used to be me. And for me, it was YouTube and this YouTube channel. It was in the back of my head for a very long time until I actually took action, who knows, like a year after. I've always just had it in my thoughts. And then once I actually did take action, I was very slow and very inconsistent. So there was something holding me back. Which one of the biggest things that was holding me back was both my environment and my friends. The thoughts of your friends seeing the stuff that you're doing is weird. Like, it is something that really gets to you. When you want to do something out of your own interest that none of your friends are interested in, is it could really get to you, bro. Really get to you. And I think that's the biggest reason why people don't start. Because they are just scared to be seen. They are scared to get rejected or just the feedback the other people will give you. Which I totally understand. That's where I came from, right? But you have to overcome this. You literally have to. Because I have another question for you. What if it actually works out? What if the thing you want to do actually works out? What if my YouTube channel actually works out and actually becomes successful? Just what if? Do you understand the amount of benefits I can get if this actually works out versus if I have never started it or if I just give up on it and I worry about what others are thinking about me? I would have never known the potential benefits I could get from this. I still do not know the potential benefits I can get, but I can find out because what if it works out? And the only person that determines whether something works out or not is you, is ourselves. It depends on me the same way it depends on you whether you lose weight or not. So that is my first advice to you. You need to start not caring about what other people are thinking about you. That is the biggest thing that holds people back into starting something, into starting a business, into getting into a brand new sport that you've probably never played in, that your friends probably hate, and you have no idea how to start. You know, I don't have no friends. How can I possibly start doing this one thing? It really holds people back, the friends that you're with. No, like it really gets to you, bro. One thing I want you to keep in mind is that average actions lead to average results. So that one unique thing that you want to start doing will get you unique results, or results that the people around you are just not going to get. So if you are friends with people that all they do is stay home and play video games, and let's say you want to start playing a sport, but you have no one that can possibly start with you, well, you are going to do something that your friends are not going to be doing. So you are going to get results that your friends are not going to get. So if you want to keep getting the same results your friends are getting, which is probably no results at all, or just not results in the thing that you do want to be seeing results in, then it's just like, what are we doing here? I remember especially when I was younger, I wanted to start going to this gym, and I would tell my friends, yo, let's start going to the gym. None of them wanted to go. I didn't end up going myself, and I stayed home and kept playing video games. Because right now, I basically have two friends. Well, whereas back then, I had a whole friend group. I had like 5, 6 friends, right? I knew a good amount of people. So the thing is, if you hold yourself back because you care what your friends are saying, it's gonna mess you up. Because you're most likely not gonna be friends with them the next 2 to 3 years. Those friends that were holding me back, I barely even see them. So as you mature and as you get older, you start realizing these things, and you start thinking to yourself like, yo, did I really just let this guy hold me back from working out? Where now I'm not even friends with them. I don't even talk to them. I haven't seen them in a whole year. You start thinking like that, and that slowly but surely starts getting to you, and then you start doing the things that you've always wanted to do. But you do it what? 2 years later, 3 years later, when you could have been started it. So please, that day is today. That thing that you want to do it now, bro. And the other thing that I mentioned that was holding me back, like I said earlier, was my friends and my environment. Yo, your environment really plays a big role into the things that you do and do not do. Because my environment was just video games and fucking using my phone. That was all I did, because that was the only thing around me. Those were the things that were easy access. Whatever is the easiest access for you is the thing that you're going to do the most. If your phone is always literally next to you in the palm of your hands, that is easy access. Therefore, you're going to use it the most. But if you want to start reading books and your books are like hidden in a shelf, or they just far away, that's not easy access. Therefore, you're not going to do it as often. Even if they are next to you, you are most likely still not going to use it, because your phone is far more superior and it's even easier access. So you're going to keep using your phone. So if you want to start doing something, make it as easy as possible for you, and get rid of distractions, right? Because if I get rid of my phone, the next easiest access thing I could possibly do is read books, for example. So I'm gonna just naturally gravitate toward just grabbing a book and start reading it. Because now when I'm reading, or when I'm doing something productive, I literally put my phone in a whole different room. But yeah, I really be seeing people holding themselves back for no fucking reason, for dumb excuses as well. A lot of people, if you want to start working out, oh, I don't have the equipment, I don't have the running shoes, I don't have this, I don't have. You literally start telling yourself the things you do not have, instead of telling yourself the things that you do have and the things that you can do. You start thinking of the things that you cannot do, the things you don't have access to. That's just instantly you start. That's just instant negativity. Why are you thinking of the stuff you cannot do or the stuff you don't have? That's gonna discourage you and it's gonna make you not do the thing that you want to do. And obviously, like I said earlier, I did the same thing. I kept thinking to myself, I don't have a camera, so that's holding me back. I don't have the background I want, so that's holding me back. I don't have the lights that I want, so that's literally I would think of all the stuff I do not have. Instead of thinking, I have a phone, I can just record. Because that's all I need. I just need a decent spot and my fucking phone. And that's all I need to start. And start thinking of what is it that I have right now that I can use today to start doing that thing. Because I know for a fact if you want to start drawing, I know for a fact you have a fucking sheet of paper and a pencil that you can start drawing with. You might not have the fancy sketchbook, big notebook to start drawing that you might want. I know for a fact you might not have those $100 pencils. You might not have it. You might want it, but you might not have it, but you don't fucking need it. All you need is the initiative to start. Bro, just start. Oh my, I cannot stress this enough. Just do it. Literally, just do it. Just start. And I know it's easier said than done. So like I said, if you need help with this, I can guide you or I can help you and I can give you advice for your specific situation. Because other people might have other stuff holding them back that I probably didn't mention in this video. So if there's other things holding you back, you can book a call with me for as low as $15 and I can try my best to help you. That's probably the best thing you can possibly do for yourself. To book a call with somebody that can actually help your situation. With all of that said, much love. Thank you for watching.